Hey everyone, I'm Big John, and welcome back to the Diz Ability Show. Now, this week I want to talk about stroller tips. Now, I know there's a lot of people with disabilities and a lot of little kids in general that have some mobility stuff. Now, as you may recall, in previous episodes we talked about limited mobility and ECVs. Well, this kind of ties into that, especially for the younger set. Now, as of last year, or I think maybe 2 years ago, Disney had announced that there will be no huge strollers anymore. They won't allow any huge strollers. Just the kind that'll see at least about 1 or 2 kids. And that is important because it helps ease the traffic flow, is what I'm trying to say. You don't want a giant stroller to cram up a huge line, or the huge line of strollers in front of Prince Charming's Regal Carousel. But the point is, the strollers help kids rest, and it helps them get their mind, keep their feet, rests their feet while the parents work their feet to the bone. And also, if you have someone with disabilities and they have trouble walking, you should probably get a stroller for them, because that could really help them out. And you don't, especially if they have a walking problem. And if you have a person with a stroller that really wants to go on a ride, make sure you get the disability pass, and that can really help them out. So that's my tip. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets in a future episode. Now, it's time for this week's Top 5. Now, we are about 6 days now until Christmas, and of course, everyone knows one of my favorite holiday specials every year is the Disney Christmas Parade, or this year it's going to be the Disney Parks Magical Christmas Celebration. Hopefully there's some highlights of past parades, and for those of you who don't know, this year's hosts are Titus Burgess and Julianne Hough. Now, but today I want to talk about my top 5 past parade hosts. First up at number 5 is Ryan Seacrest. He's hosted from 2005 to 2010, and he's had a blaze of personality. Most years he hosted the portions at Disneyland, and his final parade he hosted, he was in Florida, and he really brought some finesse into the show, and I think he was really great. All right, at number 4, of course, has to be my number 4, or just so happens to be Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. Now, these two hosted. A lot of people don't know is that Kermit and Piggy actually hosted the California portions of the 2004 parade. And I think that is pretty awesome, because how often do you see Muppets host a Christmas parade? And personally, I like to see more Muppets represented in Disney. They recently had their streaming show, Muppets Now, on Disney+. I hope that they put the Muppet Show, Muppets Tonight, the Jim Henson Hour. Jim Henson's the storyteller. I want to see a lot of that on Disney+. I really, really do. All right, so those two are my number 4. All right, coming in at number 3, Regis Philbin. He hosted the parade more than anyone else. For those of you who don't know, Regis passed away over the summer, he really knew. He went from a side host to one of the official hosts, and he was one of the best hosts ever. And we're sorry. It still hurts to see such an amazing talent leave us. Rest in peace, Regis. All right, number 2, Nick Cannon. Now, Nick hosted from 2009 to 2013. He started off, just like Regis, he started off as a co-host. But then in 2010, he started being an official host, hosting the parade in California. In 2010, 2011, and 2013. And he hosted the Florida portions of the parade in 2012. And he is really cool, and I really like his style. And speaking of style, my number 1 host, 3 words, Neil Patrick Harris. He only hosted once, the 2013 parade in Florida. And of course, what makes him number 1 is A, his style, 2, his kindness, and 3, are you ready for Christmas? And that really is probably the best intro ever to a Disney Christmas parade. So that's my top 5. Let me know in the comments what your favorite parade hosts are. And now, while we're on the topic of the holidays, it is time, for the last time this year, what Christmas specials you can be on the lookout for this week. Alright, so at this very moment, an episode of The Great Christmas Light Fight is on AMC. It started at 6. So, but I don't know when this is getting uploaded, so you probably missed it. Anyway, Nightmare Before Christmas I think that's Nightmare or Night. It's either Night Before Christmas or Nightmare Before Christmas. It cut right here, but whatever it is, it's on Freeform today at 10:05 a.m. All right, we have Elf on Stars at 10:17 a.m. and again at 4:27 p.m. We have Home Alone at 11:45 a.m. today on Freeform. Gremlins at 12:30 p.m. on AMC. We got Scrooged on AMC at 3 p.m. We have Frosty the Snowman on Freeform at 4:55 p.m. We have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on Freeform at 5:30 p.m. And we have the Benedict Cumberbatch version of The Grinch today on Freeform at 6:35 p.m. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation on AMC at 7 p.m. and again at 9:18 p.m. for some reason. All right, tomorrow. Elf on Stars at 10:57 a.m. Weird time. Rankin Bass, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas on AMC at 12:45 p.m. Rudolph's Shiny New Year on AMC at 1:15 p.m. Santa Claus is Coming to Town on Freeform at 2:20 p.m. Frosty the Snowman on Freeform at 3:25 p.m. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on Freeform at 4 p.m. Let's see. We have Elf tomorrow on AMC at 7 p.m. and again at 9 p.m. We have Full House Christmas on MeTV at 7 p.m. If you're an Olsen Twins fan, which I'm going to be honest with you, I am, go watch it. Also, the Cheers Christmas episode on MeTV at 7:30 p.m. I love Cheers, so if you love Cheers, go watch it. Masters of Illusion Christmas Magic on the CW at 8 p.m. Garth and Trisha Live, a holiday concert event on CBS tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Let's see, on Monday, The Nightmare Before Christmas on Freeform at 3 p.m. The Santa Claus at 4:30 p.m. on Freeform, followed by The Santa Claus 2 at 6:30 p.m. on Freeform. Or Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause on Freeform at 9 p.m. The Grinch Musical, an encore presentation of that, will be on NBC at 8 p.m. And Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer will be on the CW at 8 p.m. Followed by that on the CW at 9 p.m. will be the Greatest Holiday Commercial Countdown 2020. On Tuesday, on Tuesday, we have the Santa Claus on Freeform at 1:30 p.m., followed by the Santa Claus 2 on Freeform at 3:35 p.m., then the Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause on Freeform at 6:05 p.m. And on Freeform, followed by that on Freeform will be Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas at 8:10 p.m. And then at 9, wait, this is Wednesday, by the way. This is Wednesday right now. We're on Wednesday. On Wednesday at 9 p.m., the final 2 episodes of The Great Christmas Light Fight. So what I just said from the 1:30 p.m. Santa Claus to Great Christmas Light Fight, that's Wednesday. I'm sorry. On Thursday, also known as Christmas Eve, we have if you really want to watch it, which I'm not a fan of this, but my parents are, A Christmas Story will be on all day Christmas Eve on TBS and TNT for some reason. But if you don't want to watch that, Home Alone will be on Freeform at 12:30 p.m. For all you oldies and those who want to feel nostalgic, the Holiday Greetings from the Ed Sullivan Show on MeTV at 1 p.m. Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas will be on Freeform at 5:35 p.m. It's a Wonderful Life will be on NBC at 8 p.m. Frosty the Snowman at 8:15 p.m. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer at 8:50 p.m. And then on the big day, Christmas Day, we'll be wrapping it up. As I said earlier, the Disney Parks Magical Christmas Celebration will be on ABC at 10 a.m. Mark that on your calendars, people. But if you don't want to watch that, and if you don't want to watch that, you're crazy. But Holiday Greetings from the Ed Sullivan Show will be on at that same time on MeTV. Then the Santa Claus will be on Freeform at 10:30 a.m. Santa Claus 2, Freeform 12:30 p.m. Then Santa Claus 3 on Freeform at 2:30 p.m. Frosty the Snowman will be on Freeform at 4:30 p.m. Then Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on Freeform at 5 p.m. And then to wrap things up on NBC, Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas at 8:30 p.m. And that will wrap up all these specials for the Christmas season. Now, before we do shout-outs, I want to talk about next week's Top 5. Next week's Top 5 will be my Top 5 Best Videos of 2020. I already know what the Top 5 is, but I want you guys to rank. I want you guys to comment and from top 5, from number 5 to number 1 of where these videos should stand on next week's Top 5. The contenders are the Citizens of Hollywood Holiday Glee Club, my 2-parter Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade video, my very first in-studio vid that I did with my dad, my World Autism Day video, which got perhaps the most likes I've gotten ever, and my Citizens of Hollywood tribute video. those are the contenders. I want you to rank them from number 5 to number 1 for me, and the most popular vote out of that will make up next week's top 5. So that's this week's show. Make sure you check out my like I said earlier, let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets in a future episode. Also, make sure you check out my friend Beth at Beth's Disney Adventures. She does amazing Disney live streams every single week on YouTube. Make sure you check her out. Also, my friend CJ over at Disney Planning Guide. She does Diz Week's News every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Also, make sure you check out my friend Julie at Dream to Stream. She does amazing Disney live streams on YouTube, and make sure you want to see some other streams from her, check out her Dream to Stream group on Facebook. And for the latest attraction news, be sure to check out my friends over at Attractions Magazine. And until next time, may the mouse be with you.